Welcome. welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, children above the age of 18. It is I, the one, the only, Roberto Negro. It is Fun Friday. All right? It's Fun Friday. And that's all that matters. I had to play a little McMahon theme in celebration of the great Vince McMahon returning to the WWE. Yes, the great Vince McMahon. Last night, Mins goes, I don't know who's getting more heat online. Me for my kid sweeping bloody glass at a death match, or Vince McMahon coming back to run WWE. I go, I don't know, dude. I go, it's close. I go, it all depends. I go, you're only getting heat on Twitter, and Twitter gives everybody heat. I go, every walk of life as it pertains to wrestling is giving Vince heat. Exactly. Jonathan Lazzarato, right? Death matches for the children. Isn't that the cute little... Isn't it funny? You see the pictures with, what's his name? Nick Gage there. And he's flashing his little MDK symbol. And it'll be with the little kid. And the little kid's got the, he's got the bandana on. And then everybody goes, death matches for kids. And everybody thinks that's fucking cute. And what do we do here at XPW? We actually use kids, all right? We actually use fucking kids. I mean, you can't get more for the kids than actually using fucking kids. We don't just use kids as props. That's what GCW does. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. It's like, oh, look, we'll hold the little kid up and, you know, MDK is for the kids. Deathmatch wrestling is for the kids. Yeah. Fuck that. We fucking grab a 4-year-old kid and we go, listen, start sweeping up that bloody glass. Deathmatch is for fucking kids. God damn it. We don't just talk. We do. Deathmatch for the kids. I look over at fucking Mins. I go, Mins, what are you doing? He goes, what do you mean what I'm doing? My fucking kid's got to earn his keep. Deathmatch is for the kids. I was like, all right, bro. He's like, Logan, go sweep that fucking bloody glass. He was like, okay, Dad. He's fucking sweeping the glass. Deathmatch for the kids. I know, on a serious note, imagine you got these fucking kids. Or these people online. And they're fucking, you know, they're you know, bunch of fucking kids themselves. Bitching and moaning. Here's a dad who brings his kid with him, who's a good dad, a great dad, spends time with his kid, doesn't fucking leave his kid at home. It's not like the kid's fucking hanging around watching fucking, you know, gangbangs. It's not like the kid selling chiclet gum on the Tijuana border. All these people are bitching. You know what? They're a bunch of fucking assholes who, if they have kids, if they're kids that have kids, they're shitty parents. And if they don't have kids, they don't got no dads. They're jealous. That's what their problem is. They're fucking jealous. They're jealous because they don't have a dad. Because their dad fucking left them when they were kids. Their dad left them when they were kids because their dad was like, you're a piece of shit. I don't fucking love you. You're a piece of shit kid. I'm glad I didn't. I fucking wish your mother would have had an abortion. I wish I would have got a coat hanger and force abortioned your mother because I fucking hate you so much. I despise you. I fucking hate you. And if I could give you an abortion now at the age of fucking 8 years old, I would. I'd fucking kill you right now, but I can't. So instead, I'm going to leave. And I'm never going to talk to you again because you're a piece of shit. That's these people. The people that are bitching about men's, those are the kids. Those are the people. These neckbearders who sit around and paint their fucking fingernails, grow their fucking beards all the way down to their neck, and wear fucking GCW and ICW shirts. These are the ones that are bitching about the men's. Their fucking father didn't love them. Father hates them. Fuck them. And listen, that's a shoot. Death matches for kids. Especially our death matches. But it was funny. Look on the screen. And fucking Logan sweeping bloody glass. Fucking funny. Deathmatch for kids! Chris Eagley said people at the show were threatening to call CPS. Chris Eagley, I wish you would have pointed those people out. I would have threw them out of the show. I would next time point these fucking people out. We'll throw them out of the fucking show. Jonathan LaDuca said it was people walking by. Oh, so they weren't in the show. Chad said, I'm with his mom right now, and even that asshole is cool with that match. He called the baby mom an asshole. That asshole. Let's fucking get her in a fucking death match. You know what we used to do? Okay, I got a new concept. It just came to me. Just hear me out. So, back in the porn days, okay? This could be big. Hear me out. Fucking hear me out. Hear me out. So, back in the fucking porn days, we used to do a thing called surprise pop. So we would like. So we would do this thing where, like, we would have a girl, she's a receptionist, all right? Or a fucking school teacher, and she's correcting papers, all right? And so we would have this guy, and at the time his name was Kid Vegas. So he would be off in the corner, and he'd be jerking off. Getting ready, getting right to the point of fucking shooting a load. And he would then creep in behind the girl. And then you would hear him go, "Hey." And then she would turn around. And he would surprise pop and then fucking shoot a load in her fucking face. And it was called Surprise Pop. It was great. We had it on So we come up with obviously it was, fake. But it was great, the girls loved it because it was it. So we would do a blowjob line. All right. So we would do a blowjob line, and we would give the girls $200, and it'd be quick, easy blowjob. All right. But then I would give the girls the same thing for surprise pops, and we would just get inundated with the girls. Because they wouldn't have to suck the dick. Obviously, they'd have to take a fucking load in their face. But it was just easy. And we would use it for content on the website. So, a girl would come in. We'd be like, all right, okay, you're going to be, answering phones. So we pretend she was answering phones. She'd be like, the phone would ring and we'd, set up the phone. Hi, this is, B&B wholesalers, can I help you? Oh yes, Mr. Smith is he's right here. Hold on a second, let me put you on hold. And then you put him on, and then you would put on the loudspeaker, Mr. Smith, and you'd hear, "Hey," and she'd be like, "What? Surprise pop!" Right? And she'd be like, oh my god, and throw up her arms, and the fucking guy be shooting a load in her fucking face. It was great. And then we'd fucking put it up on the website, and it was fucking money maker. This is back when websites, pay sites were a big deal. So I charged $39.95 for the site. At one point I had, 1,000 members. I was turning anywhere between 40 and 50,000 a month just on the members site. We'd do surprise pop, surprise piss. And that was always outside though. But same type of setup, Girl, she'd be there with the boyfriend. So it'd be like, oh, her and the boyfriend are doing a picnic. And the guy would be like, oh, hold on, honey, I'll be right back. And then the camera would see Kid Vegas creeping in the, in the forest, and creeping up, and she's putting out her plates and putting out the food and getting all ready, and all of a sudden you hear, "Hey!" And she'd turn around, "Surprise piss!" And he'd start pissing in her face. She'd be like, "Oh my god!" Blah, 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 blah. And then he would run away. And then the guy would the boyfriend would come, "What's going on?" She's like, "This guy just pissed all over my face." And he'd be like, "Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I'm going to do it now, too." And then he'd start fucking pissing on her face. But anyways, okay. There's a point I tie this into the wrestling. So, we do surprise deathmatch. So we do these setups, and we'll do it with the Miz' baby mama. And we make her the first one. And we, obviously, we don't tell them. So Minz is like, hey, I need you to, go pick this up for, because she cleans the fucking toilets and shit with him for the business. So he's like, oh, I need you to go to this location and pick up the... Okay. Well, what if no, you got to do it. Just fucking do it, You like your fucking house, don't you? You like playing your fucking video games and smoking your fucking weed, don't you? Exactly. Now go pick up the cleaning. So, all right. Fucking asshole. And then she walks in the door. She's like, hello, I'm here to pick up. And then fucking Shlak jumps up, fucking smashes a fucking light tube bundle across her fucking head. Surprise deathmatch! Right. She fucking hits the ground. And he gets a gusset plate and fucking smashes it in her fucking head. Now she's looking like Casey Kirk. Blood streaming down her face. And then he kicks her in their ass. And then she goes out of the fucking door. It's a great idea, right? Surprise death match. Fuck, it'd be huge. It'd be huge on the xpwwrestling.com site. Surprise death match. Oh, I like that. Papa Two Ghost said surprise sleeper. And Teddy Hart jumps out. Fucking chokes the motherfucker out. And then when they're choked out, he takes the cat. And he fucking puts the cat on the fucking... on the choked out person. Oh, I like that. You know what? Actually, we can use this into a bigger concept. Remember Jake the Snake? What did he do? DDT, knocks the fucker out, takes out Damien the Snake, wraps the snake around the dude. What if Teddy Hart chokes motherfuckers out, takes the cat, puts the fucking cat on the choked out motherfucker? Yeah, this is big. This is big action. It's big fucking action. All right, we're rolling with it. Let's go. I like this. All right. Anyways, death matches for the kids. All right. So did you guys like last night? Aside from the Minz's kid sweeping bloody glass. Aside from that, did you guys love the show? You know, I know you guys know, because you guys listen to the program, so you're in the know. You're not fucking stupid. But let me smarten some people up that might not be that in the know. Or they're in the know and they just like to mouth off. I don't know. But we tested out a new streaming system. So, on top of doing the deathmatch, no ring, burger gimmick, on top of doing that, and listen, let's face it, all right, we're not talking about, some MSG sellout monster money-making experience. You know, gives the boys some money, creates a nice atmosphere for like-minded individuals that like XPW, like deathmatch wrestling, to get together, drink beers, order some food, get some merch, and create content. And be able to work out some things as far as let's test this or let's test that. And that's really the point of the shows. I mean, listen, Shlak is over as a MC. I had a few people bring up the fact that we should maneuver Shlak into a Piper Pit or some type of interview thing. It was enjoyable. It was entertaining. So it's something that we wouldn't necessarily be able to do at a Jersey show or an LA show. It's just a different vibe. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different show. So this is where we can do that type of stuff. And as Min says, give young guys or guys that aren't necessarily gonna make the quote-unquote main roster an opportunity to show that they can do something. And they're not just fucking drools. They might still be drools, but there is a little spark inside the drool body that they have. So, with that being said, the streaming system that we tested, I felt good about. Goldberg felt good about. Mins, everybody. Martini, who was watching the entire thing. Now remember, it was on YouTube, but it was also on our site. The YouTube feed is the YouTube feed. You're going from your internet to their streaming service. Of course, YouTube's going to be good. It's fucking YouTube. That wasn't the test. The test was our site. And if you go to our site now, the xpwwrestling.com, we still have it up. You could still watch the Theater Brutality 3 on our site. What you watch on our site is exactly what was streamed. And it fucking looks good. It was comparable, if not better, than the fight stream. Now, some of you noticed We had instant replay. We had lower thirds. It was produced as if it was one of our bigger shows. The great Mike Moran, producer extraordinaire, the XPW, in-house producer. I mean, he does stuff for some of the other wrestling fucking drools. But we won't name names. But I hit up Mike, and I said, listen, do you want to come out here? And let's test this system out. Because if it works, eventually we're going to switch to it. And if it works, that means there's more money for XPW. And if there's more money for XPW, it's like trickle-down economics. At some point, it will trickle down. And Mike said, yeah, it's a 3.5 hour drive. Throw me some gas money. And tolls. Fuck tolls. I gave him gas money. I said, I'm not giving you fucking tolls. It sounds like Shlak now. The fucking tolls. Shlak goes, what? It's fucking tolls. It's fucking tolls. Fuck the tolls. It's like Masada and his fucking, hey, can you throw me some money for my parking? I had to park in the parking garage for the airport so I could then, take the airplane to come to the show to wrestle to get fucking paid. Fuck your parking. Fuck your parking. Fuck your fucking tolls. I'm gonna fucking put up a GoFundMe for the boys' tolls. A GoFundMe page for tolls and Masada's parking because you gotta leave his fucking car at the goddamn airport shuttle place. But Moran came down. We produced it. I had to do music. I'm not real good at it. I never used... It's funny. I never used the iTunes before. I take that back. I sound retarded. Damazy, we do that, my friend. Again, if you don't you watch the big shows? We do that on the big shows. On the big shows, we have like tons of promos and tons of video packages. Again, on this, it was kind of like a tester. You know, we had to get the audio right. Like I said, my music skills are not the greatest. I never used the iTunes type shit where you could, you got to sign up for however much money it is a month. I don't know, what, $9 or something, $8. Have to start a GoFundMe for that. Martini has it. I don't. So I had to get that. Then I had to make a playlist. I don't know how to fucking do that. So Moran had to show me how to do that. But I'll be better next time, I promise. I promise, okay? But we fixed the audio issues. We had a couple audio issues again. Again, doing this stuff and figuring out what works and what doesn't work was the main thing of what theater brutality was. And everybody did a great job. Again, just like the Newark shows, just like the LA shows, the Mins comes through. Shit wouldn't be possible without the great Mins. He does awesome. Mike Moran, producer extraordinaire, does awesome. Shlak, by and large, I don't want to put him too over. I don't want to put him too over. Does awesome. Except when he takes a shit. And I'm not joking. The motherfucker went into the bathroom. Remember, we had this conversation weeks and weeks and weeks ago. How the dude just shits everywhere. He's like a farm animal. It doesn't matter. You go, a stranger's house. He just go, dude. He never went to my house before. He goes to my house, and what does he do? He shits in my bathroom, bro. Like, who does that except a fucking animal? First time motherfucker's in the house. What's he do? Shits in my house. So he goes and shits in the bathroom at the restaurant to the point where when you opened the door, the shit smell came out, and it was, I mean, you've smelled a skunk, right? Like a dead skunk, a freshly hit skunk. It was worse than that. It was worse than that. Remember the days? I don't know if you guys remember. There used to be these things like there were stink bombs, and they were in like a liquid ampule. There's like a little ampule, little glass bottle, and it was liquid. And you would smash it on the ground. And I remember throwing one off in like 10th grade. And it smelled so bad that they basically evacuated the classroom because they thought there was like a broken like water main pipe. I mean, it was so bad because it went from the classroom into the halls. It was bad. That's what it smelled like last night. So Shlak comes out, opens the door to walk out, and the smell just fucking hits us in the face. And I just look at him, and he looks at me. I'm like, dude, like legit, bro. And he's like, oh my God, all right. And he's got this smile on his face like Minz's 4-year-old kid. I was like, dude, that's... And then he comes out, and you see people go in because people got to piss. And we're laughing like, oh my God, somebody went in there after Shlak. Somebody went in there after Shlak. And they were breathing that noxious gas. And then that person would come out, and as the door would open, you would smell it. So that person was trapped inside that bathroom. And then another person would go in. And it was really a separate show. It was a theater of brutality in the bathroom, watching people go in and out of the bathroom to piss, thinking, oh my God, what are they thinking while they're in there trying to piss or do whatever they're doing? And here they are going, what died in this fucking bathroom? What died? Alex had to go and get shit spray, like the smell spray, and spray it in the bathroom because it smelled so bad. So, before we put Shlak over too much as doing a great job, let's at least take off some points for smelling up the fucking bathroom. But all seriousness, it was a collective effort by all involved to put that program together. And I think we're going to be okay with this new streaming service. It's not going to go down probably not until February, the Pleasures of the Flesh. But it's definitely going to go down. Still going to work out some more kinks. But it was definitely well worth what we did. So, I'm glad you guys liked it. I mean, easily, the highlight was watching Butcher punch the DILF in the fucking face. There was an element, or I should say a moment, very brief moment. A very brief moment. That I felt bad for him. I did. Because listen, and I've said this, countless times, and not, to the Delph, but in other situations. In 2023, anybody could be a promoter, and anybody could be a wrestler. And anybody could be a wrestler promoter. Anybody with a couple bucks can put on a show and book talent. And if you got, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, hell, 1,000, you could get talent that you've seen on TV. Because nowadays, talent don't give a fuck. Someone like Tommy Dreamer, he don't give a fuck. Somebody like Tommy Dreamer does not give a fuck that he is the wrestler. He's Mickey Rooney. He don't give a fuck. Now, there's some of the boys that do. But someone like Dreamer don't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, I wrestled for, WWE. Yeah, I was part of a movement. I've wrestled on some of the biggest stages. I've made top dollar. I've made low dollar. I've done it all. I don't care that I'm fat and fucking out of shape and slow as fuck. How much you got? Okay. You got $500? No problem. You got $400? No problem. You want me to job to you? Who are you? Oh, you're the DILF? No problem. Don't give a shit. And it's cool for people that want to be promoters, people that want to be wrestlers. Somebody that goes, I'm going to book myself against somebody that I watched when I was a kid. Somebody that I grew up watching, and now I'm going to wrestle them, and I'm going to beat them. Then you have Necro Butcher. Then you have somebody that was part of a movement you watch Matt Tremont. What's he wear? The little white hat cloak thing? Father Tremont. Bro, come on. Were you 15 years old? And butchers banging down fucking doors, Come on, bro. Talk about, the real father, the real godfather, the real, icon. Deathmatch legend. Come on. You want to talk about respect? Come on. And a motherfucker that just don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck. and you get put up against him. Or you volunteer. You say, I'll take him on. Because you don't know. You don't know. Because you're still in the kind of fantasy world of, Tommy Dreamer will do this and that, or, Gary Wolf, or this or that, or you don't know. You don't know. You think it's all a fucking work with the Butcher. And it's not. It's not a work. And then you get thrusted into that situation, which you put yourself in. And you're like, yeah, man, okay, we'll do this, and then, I'll do that, and then you're like, no, this is what we're doing. No, this is what we're doing. So, you got to throw the DILF. You got to throw him just a little. Now, there's a part of me that truly believes the DILF had no real idea how real shit is with Necro. And if he knew how real shit was, he might have went, I don't know about this. When we told him, yo, bro, shit's real. He probably thought we were just fucking around. I had this conversation with Shlak. Shlak, believe it or not, has compassion. And like Shlak told me, he has to really, really, really be mad. He has to be in that zone to not have that compassion. He has to be pissed off. There has to be a reason. The Butcher, he just don't give a fuck. It's funny, we were all, and I don't, I don't like to break kayfabe, so somebody, not going to name names, showed the Butcher text messages he sent him. About a match, and about ideas, and about concepts. And the Butcher never responded. And this person was like, look. And the Butcher's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm busy. I ain't gonna, fuck that. I don't care. So, at the end of the day, the DILF And that was entertaining. So, the DILF, Necro, Rob Shit. I never saw Rob Shit wrestle. He did good. The body's the body. We're going to actually talk to the body. Because I'm thinking he has a funny story about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But the body is the body. Tarzan, Hardcore, they all did good. So, I'm glad you guys liked it. The stream, we accomplished what we wanted. And at the end of the day, I thought it was a success. Let's take a quick break and let's talk to the body.
Gifts. From pop culture gifts to adult fun. T-shirts, mugs, socks, fun, topical gifts for all ages. Then there's mature fun. Massage lotions, naughty games, toys, and lingerie. Extreme Gifts specializes in Delta 8 CBD, cartridges, edibles, vaporizers, and vaping liquids. The selection of glass products is amazing. From kratom, kava, flower, and so much more. Extreme Gifts. 1694 Penfield Road. Next to the original Steve's Diner.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the age of 18. Colonel Cushfinger is very surprised that Rob Shit worked for us? Or that Rob Shit was good? I don't know. Anyways. Here we go.
Roberto Negro.
The body.
Yo, are you fucking ready for this story, Rob? I think this XBM universe in your little fucking safety belt, because this might be the craziest calling I've ever had on this show.
All right, you gotta. This is about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
This is the Fresh Prince himself, the Fresh fucking Prince of Blowjob, the Prince of Fondling nuts. All right, are you ready? This is fun. I don't think you're fucking ready for this one, Rob. All right, so Mr. Fantastic's his name, right? I just want to make sure before I fucking do this whole pitch and it's some random guy. That's the guy we're thinking of, right?
Mr. Fantastic, yes. His name is... what's his name? Will something.
Yeah, so Mr. Fantastic.
All right, Mr. Fantastic.
I hadn't seen this guy. So when I get in there yesterday, I see him. And I'm like, he kind of looks familiar. And then I realized that I had met him a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, where they like this tryo with CW, where they brought a bunch of people in, and it was like a 2-day camp. And I met him there. And I remembered him. He came in late the one day, and he was wearing like whatever his like uniform for work was. And he got in and started doing all the drills like just like as that, you know. So I was like, I just remember being like, damn, this guy really fucking, he cared, he wanted it or whatever. And then I never thought he was gay, never nothing. And then talking to him yesterday, after about 5 minutes, I go, oh yeah, this guy's for sure, he's lighting the heels. Like I can just see in the eyes, right? Which is fine. That's not what I'm coming at. I'm just saying. So and it's all, the reason why I'm saying all this is because it all comes into play at the end. So
wait a minute. Wait. Listen to me. Hold on. What was it you guys went for? A tryout?
Like an open ring where like it was like 2 days where they did like different drills and shit. and then you try to get booked on the show on the last day. Yeah, it's basically just a fucking ploy to have people come in. And actually, no one. There was the first day. There was a huge snowstorm, and like barely anyone. There was like 64 people that didn't show up.
What was the company? Where was it?
It was Combat Zone for DJ Hyde.
Oh God! It was for DJ Hyde like a year ago.
Yes, 1 year ago. It's well before I had ever got that. Actually, that was the first that trip when I went down there. At the end of it, that was when I started going with XPW. That same time that I was down there. So it was like January, right? But I met him there. I didn't realize he was gay until I was talking to him. And then after the show, when he had a drink in him, he was like, I knew he was gay at that point. I wasn't thinking anymore. I was well aware. And actually, at one point, I accidentally put my hand down on the table, and I put my hand down on top of his hand. And it was like, we both fucking stared at each other, and I decided I need to take a couple steps back here before I get raped. But here's where it gets fucking crazy, okay? So after the Combat Zone, the second day, I left, like after it was done, and I went to go grab Coke off this transgendered black lady, okay? And she was like some hood bitch with the fucking wig on, but she had a soft ass. That's why, and I don't know. In the moment I did it, it was a questionable decision looking back on it. But in the moment of, I pulled the trigger, and I ended up fucking dating this black transgender lady who was smoking meth, and I got her to blow the meth on my dick while she was I got her to blow the meth smoke on my dick while she was sucking it, and it was like the craziest feeling. It was all you XPW fans. Go while your parents are sleeping, lift $40 out of their purse, go down, buy some meth, and then get a gay dude to blow it on your dick. I'm telling you, you'll thank me later. So you guys can email me DM me after and let me know how thankful you were for the trick of the black transgender lady blowing meth on your dick. But she did it, right? And I fucking did whatever. Bro, as I was telling him this story, I realized he kind of looked in the eyes, looks like the transgender lady that I fucked. And as I'm in the middle of telling the story, Rob, he cuts me off and finishes the story for me. Like, he knew exactly what happened. So I'm not saying anything, but there is a chance that Mr. Fantastic dressed like a girl blew meth on my dick in Philadelphia. Oh, how fucking insane. There's a real chance he was Mr. Fantastic. Dressed like a girl. He Buffalo Billed me, Rob. He Buffalo Billed me and fucking basically did everything with me.
So,
So, and again, like, I'm not saying this is 100%, but like, I'm at least 90% sure, and being 90% sure that another black dude fucked, like he fucked another black dude, is 90% too much to be sure of, you know? That should be a 0%. I know it can't happen done. The fact that there's any that is in there, that's not, you know, it's not, the odds aren't in favor. The ball's in Fantastic court.
So, okay, so now let's jump ahead to last night. Because the last thing that you left me with was Mr. Fantastic keeps trying to fuck me.
He wanted more. It makes sense now, right? He was picturing me without my clothes off the whole night. This guy knew. He knows. He's seen me. He's licked my asshole. You know what I mean? Mr. Fantastic gold card since January, dude. He had free access, unlimited rides. No, and you know what I just realized too? That same transgender chick fucking sold me fake Percocets. So the next time I see Mr. Fantastic, I'm just gonna start ripping on him, telling him that he owes me $50 for the fake perks he sold me. Is that not insane, bro? I could feel it down my spine, Rob. Where I looked him dead in I looked in his eyes, and I was like, "Holy fucking shit! This was the transgender chick." And then literally right after I thought that, he fucking put his hand up and finished the rest of my story for me. And I've never told anyone that story. Sure as hell not him. There's no way he would know what went on in that bedroom, dude. He had inside eyes.
So how was he trying to fuck you last night, though?
Oh, he asked me to stay in his hotel room with him. And I was like, how many fucking lap-sized dogs did you bring? 2? Yeah, no, I'm not getting raped tonight, dude. If you bring 2 lap-sized dogs for a 24-hour fucking road trip, you should be put on fucking murders, bro.
Oh, dude.
Check this guy's phone, bro. 2 dogs? What the fuck? I'm surprised he probably just fucking stole one on the way up there. Like, he probably had sex with a fucking little white gay dude, similar to me that night, and then he murdered them and stole their dog. Dude, that's whose suit. That's whose suit it was, too. There's some gay naked white dude lying on the turnpike, butt naked right now, who's missing a dog. So yeah, Mr. Fantastic, if you're out there, I'd like to know if you fucked me that night wearing a mop on your head. So if you can clear that up for me, I've been losing sleep over it. So I'd really like to know. Thanks. Is that not the most wildest thing, Robert? Having sex with a random chick and then realizing later it was your friend with a wig on? Jeez, no. I mean, Mr. Fantastic, you got me, dude. You fucking win, all right? I don't want any more problems. So I'm saying, XPW roster, keep your fucking head up. Because, you know, if it happens to me, it could happen to you. And I don't want to get a call from the M-Man crying at 2:30 in the morning, all right?
Can you imagine if that happened to the M-Man?
Oh, my God. At least I would get a vibe. He'd be like, well, at least everybody never wore a wig and tried to fuck me. Or did fuck me. So honestly, though, as much as it is like half a joke, Fantastic. If a fan can let it go, because I really would like to know. Because there's too many too many arrows that point to me thinking it was him that night. So if he sends me a dick pic, I'll know for sure. I just need to see a photo of the penis, and I'll be able to match it up with the one that was in my mouth that night. Actually, you know what that tranny said too? She tried lying to me and telling me that she was a girl with an elongated clit. And Rob, she had a dick and balls. And she said it was an extra long clit. And then she told me her grandfather molested her, which was fucking hilarious. I mean, fuck. I thought I was here for sex. I didn't know I was staying for a comedy show.
Yeah, because okay.
Sorry, go.
You told me the old guy took you to the store.
Yeah. Okay, also, I got so fucked up last night. So yeah, there's so much shit that happened that I'm just like, don't say it, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, the guy did take me to the store.
Yeah, was it the old guy with Hell Assassin or whatever his fucking name is?
Yes, and I get in the car, and I left like all my shit that I didn't want to have with me in the room, but I still said to them, I'm like, hey, because he started driving, and he almost hit every single if it was in the middle of the road, he almost hit it. Like, that was basically how it was. If there was something in anything like that wasn't the road, this dude was fucking coming after. And I had to say, I was like, hey, dude, did you drink anything tonight? Before you could even answer, the guy in the back goes, no, he didn't. And I was like, okay, no worries. Like, I feel bad. And then, because I just didn't want the guy to smack something, get pulled over, and now he's fucked. And I know I'll be fine. I have my seatbelt on, but this guy's clearly like he's about to pass out. Oh, okay. Well, and then fucking I asked him when we got back. I was like, "Were you in the bag?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's pretty fucked up." And I knew it from his driving. And then I forgot to Will. He drives Dylan over, and he's all fucked. Like I call Echo to see where he's at, and he goes, "I need help." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, I need help. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He goes, I'm down a driver. I need a driver. And he freaks out in the car, and I go, what happened? And he goes, Will passed out in the driver's seat. I can't wake him up. So I tell him outside, Will fucking out cold. The dog's like sniffing his ass. His head's on the fucking steering wheel. And Negro's just sitting beside him on his phone, waiting for us to rescue him. But yeah, Will took a heroin nap outside the fucking hotel, waiting for us. He was probably He probably was happy again that he thought. He probably was like, damn, I get hard body in the hotel again tonight. I'm going to need to rest up.
So the old guy takes you. So who is in the back of the car with the old guy?
The bald dude who bled a bunch.
Oh, the Hellwire assassin. So you're in the car. Hellwire assassin is in the back. The guy with the white sweatshirt covered in blood because he liked to hug Hellwire is driving.
So, Rob, dude, your one-liners are so funny. Because he likes to hug him. I don't know if that's possible. Because I can picture it. Those deathmatch marks that, like, rub the blood on their face and shit. And then you catch them outside and they're smashing broken light tubes on each other.
So, what did you have to go get at the store?
Cigarettes.
Oh.
I needed them.
All right. So then you get back to the hotel.
We get back. I start smoking the cigarettes that I bought. And then that was when I found... No, actually, I found Will passed out first. So it went... me and Tarzan check in. Then I found Will sleeping. Then I got his car with the drunk dude. Then we grabbed the cigarettes. Then we went back and drank a bit. And then we went to bed. And Tarzan. Love him to death. Dude, such a good guy. I get into the room with him, and he goes, all right, man, I'm just going to head to bed. And I go, yeah, no worries. He pulls out a massive Bluetooth speaker from his bag, puts it down on the table, and starts blasting shitty rock music while he's sleeping. And I'm like, dude, how can you expect to room with people and just bring out a fucking bass player and start, like, blasting music while everyone's asleep?
So he's a no-go for a roommate.
No go for a roommate. But I mean, if you're worried that I'm gonna fuck you in your sleep, and you're worried that Tarzan's gonna play music, I can see why you would rather. It's the lesser of two evils. Music over gay rape is the lesser of two evils.
Oh, all right.
So all you old ladies thinking about loud music, just know there could be some fucking child rape going on under your nose. So you don't take shit for granted.
Oh, man. All right, well, Hardbody, it sounds like you had quite a night.
Yo, bro, I wanted to say that too as the send-off. That was fun as fuck. I had a great-ass time. Everybody was fun. Rochester was always amazing to me. Thanks again. And I will see you on the 21st.
You know Isaac. You know Isaac, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So he hits me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he just goes, the body doing the robot fucking kills me.
Yeah. Bro, how fucking funny. The standing body, and I'm just doing this shitty robot wearing an Allen jersey. Because that's what I feel like. I don't know. I want to go out there and have fun and say what I want to say and not have a filter. And that's why working for you helps me so much because there's no filter. You took all the shit that I'm good at, built a character around it, showcase that, and you know what I mean? It's easy. Not that wrestling's easy, but the character you gave me is fun. It's easy to go out and do. So thank you. There's your tummy stick for the episode.
Well, I'll call you this weekend so we can figure out for you to come down next week so we can shoot TV.
Yeah, because I'll be I'm free during the. Oh, no, dude! Right now on my job, I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So after Sunday, I'm off. So if you've got a date this week, I can come down there.
Yeah, because it's only 3 hours. How long did it take?
Oh, dude, it's like 2 hours, 20 minutes down, 3 hours back, for whatever reason. So coming down, it's like before I know it, I have hours left. It's tough. It's easy.
All right, we'll talk this weekend.
Okie doke. Yeah, thank you for everything. And SW Universe, I love you, and this is fantastic. Please let me know if your cock was not out at night. I'm dying to know.
All right, goodbye.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was the body. Enough said. We'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know, like, what do you say to that segment? What do you say to that segment, guys? Is that segment even possible? I don't even know. Fun Friday. Fun Friday. All right, listen. It's closing time. All right? It's closing time. It's time for us to end the day. Got to go home. I got to go see the great, beautiful Cat Martini. We will see if the kids have been put to bed. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And we'll see what happens. For the rest of the night. But anyways, listen. The big news coming out of Theater Brutality, besides the stream was great, besides all that good shit, we're getting Necro Butcher against Shlak, number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting Necro Butcher against King of the Deathmatch champion, Shlak, number 3. Do you understand how fucking epic that is? Do you understand how fucking huge that is? Listen, I don't even know how to put in words how huge this show is. And if you're not going to this show, how much of a moron you are. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Because let's face it, if you ain't going to this show, you're not an XPW fan. You'll never be an XPW fan. And quite frankly, I don't want you. How's that? Now, if you're not going to the show because maybe someone in your family's sick, maybe you, I don't know, got fucking AIDS and you got to get an AZT treatment, I don't know, fucking a real excuse, okay? Then I want you. I love you. and I'll see you at the next show. But if you're not going to this show because you're going to go to someone else's show, go fuck yourself. What do you think of that? Go fuck yourself and don't go to our other shows. How about that? How about that? I don't need to fucking win you over. All right? This isn't a goddamn beauty pageant. This isn't a Victoria's Secret, fashion show. If you're a true deathmatch fan, if you're a true deathmatch aficionado, there's only one place to be January 21st, and that's at the XPW Arena, a.k.a. the Hart Ballroom. For XPW, we are not your fucking kind. 3 death matches right now destroy all the competition's bullshit. Big fucking Joe against Drake. Ludark Shaitan defends her woman's title against Lindsay Snow. And the human fucking meat grinder, Shlak, puts his belt on the line against MAGA Butcher? Fuck you, man. Seriously. Tell me what matches at the competing show are better than those 3 matches. Tell me. And I know all you haters out there that despise me and XPW, but you listen to the show like religious fanatics every fucking night. You can't get enough of it. I live rent-free in your little neck-bearded fucking heads. So, tell me, what matches on the other show are better than just the 3 that I'm fucking giving you? Tell me. You can't, motherfuckers. You could claim so-and-so match is better, but it's only because you're hurt inside. But if you're a true deathmatch fan, if you're a true deathmatch aficionado, you know and I know that there's only one place to be on the 21st, and that's at the Hart Ballroom. It's only one place to be. If you're not at XPW, we are not your kind. You're not a true deathmatch fan. You're a pretender. You're a poser. Shlak Necro. That's a fucking mic drop. So go get your fucking tickets. Don't be left out in the cold. Don't miss this show. It's going to be huge. It's Rob Black's Rob Black Show. That was fun fucking Friday. We're going to see you guys Monday again. I thank every single person that was at Theater Brutality. I thank every single person that listens to this program. I thank every single person that watches the XPW TV show. I thank every person that is part of the XPW universe. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting chimed in here. Oh, my God. You know what? I can't even tell you guys what I'm being told. Holy shit. You know what? I can't confirm this until I talk to Shlak. I can't confirm this until I talk to Shlak. But I'm being told by the butcher that he wants to one up this death match. He wants to add a very special stipulation. And I can't commit to this. This has to get through the champion. But let me tell you guys something. If we could make this happen, you want to talk about something epic? You want to talk about something fucking epic? I promise you this. If this stipulation gets made for this match, it won't be two wrestlers standing in the ring and just taking turns hitting each other with a light tube. Because if this stipulation goes down, these two motherfuckers are going to use what's in this match to the point where I will tell you somebody's going to get fucked up. It's the Rob Black Show. We'll see you guys Monday. Don't take anyone nickels.